One of those things that's essential, but we often don't take the time or feel that we have the time to take for our self care. But self care for yourself, for your body, for your health, for your mental well being is so important to not just feeling better, but also to perform better. In the long run, you'll be able to help others when you take care of yourself. Hello, my name is Cheryl. Welcome to my channel. If you're new to me, please put new in the comments. I'd love to welcome you. This channel is all things wellness for your body, for your mind, and your spirit. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I welcome Janet here is visiting us. Yay. Thank you for being here. Today, the self-care has gotten, kind of a bad rap, or maybe it's that it's a misunderstanding of what it really is. The quick answer is it's taking action to preserve and improve one's own health. The practice of well-being. It's not perfect, it's practice. Maintaining or overall well-being and increasing the resilience, enabling you to handle stress better, maintain a work life balance, or what I like to say, a work life harmony. Self care is something, it's not something extra or nice to do if you have the time. Practicing self care takes effort, but it's also awareness of our own needs. One thing self care is not is putting others before ourselves. I'm so busy. I have so much to do. I can remember saying this about my crazy schedule. I had so many clients. I overbooked myself. And I was complaining about to my husband about my schedule. I had work, I had fundraisers, I had volunteer things, I had family events, I had all the activities. Does that sound familiar to you? And in the wise but somewhat smartass comment, he looks me in the eye and says, "Who's in control of your schedule? Who decides what you do?" Okay. It was me. I decide. And you decide what you do, what you say yes to, and what you say no to. And so making time, taking the time for yourself. Um, that became a priority when I was diagnosed with a serious illness. Taking care of my better care of myself became top of my list. If you've ever been diagnosed with something or had a health scare, or maybe you're suffering with something now, you understand that that then becomes the priority. But then, even then, sometimes we get caught up in all the things that are going on that we put it on the back burner. And yes, from time to time, you're going to do that. That's just life. But making sure that it is part of your habit, part of your routine, it won't be too long before your body's and your mind's telling you, oh, I need a break. So take that time. Start asking yourself a question about is what's important to me? And what do I want my life to be? And that can start. And it doesn't mean, that you're not going after big dreams or goals. You can do that better when you're taking care of you. Um, I won't say, and I'll get off my soapbox now, but let's look at some ways to put your self care back in. Like, what are those things? Well, welcome, Marcus. How are you? And how's your self care? I'd love you, either if you're watching now or on the replay, rate your self care from 1 to 10. Where is your self care on your priority list? Are you making that a priority? So that's what I'm saying. Make that a priority. Set that activity. Say no to the non-essential things. Maybe reduce your schedule. Plan healthy meals in advance. Get enough sleep. Practice mindfulness. Um, It can start with so many simple things, um, but we tend to put us on the back burner. I think, and I think self care is something that, most of us can improve. But it's amazing when you improve that self care, how much better you are for yourself and for those around you and what you can do. So, exercising is self care. Getting like 30 minutes a day of some kind of movement. If you're new to moving your body, then start with 10 minutes a day. I typically do 30 minutes or more, but I have days or I have weeks that I can't do that much, but I can get 15 minutes in. And just that 15 minutes, oh, what a difference that can make in the way that I feel for that day. So, making movement a part of it, because the funny thing is that we think exercise for building those muscles and maintaining them, and that is important. But the interesting part about exercise is it is for me a very calm. It helps lower my my stress levels, and it'll help lower yours as well. Practicing some mindfulness, either like meditation or deep breathing, for 10 minutes a day, calms your mind, gives you clarity, and boosts your creativity. When you take time to be mindful and just breathe, you're boosting that creativity in your mind. Making healthy meals, preparing something ahead of time, planning ahead so that you're feeding your body food and it's gaining energy, and it feels better when you feed your body what it needs. And taking breaks. Oh my goodness. Take a break. Like in school, we would have a break. And when we were younger, the break was going out and playing. I don't know why that ever ended. I think that everybody needs to take a little play break in the day. Think about that math problem, and you've ever been staring at a math problem and you can't figure it out, and it's just you keep going over it but it's not working, or there's some other thing that you're working on and you just can't find the answer. Walk away from it, and then you come back to it, it's like, oh, there's the answer, there's what I needed, just by taking a break. So just realizing that when you take a break, you're actually giving your boosting that creativity. And you know how I feel about sleep. Get your sleep. Self care is making sure that you're getting your sleep, 7 to 10 hours, depending on what's optimal for you. And connect with your family and friends. We're meant to connect, we're meant to engage with others. Um, so, are there things that you like to do, hobbies that you like to do that help you to relax? So, what are those hobbies that help you to relax through the day? I had a art teacher once, and I said, "Well, I'm not very artsy." And she said, "Well, you want to do kind of an art that's relaxing?" I said, "Sure." And so I've been doing that practice ever since. And I'll maybe in the winter get a cup of tea and a piece of paper. And you can take a letter, and sometimes I'll take it from a foreign language, a letter out of their alphabet. And just off that one letter, start drawing lines. Start making some different forms off of that. It's amazing how that just that little simple exercise, you're not really thinking too much, but it's really a very relaxing little hobby. You might feel tired, you know, not because you're doing too much, but maybe because you're doing too little, that lights you up, that keeps that flame going. Whatever that is that lights you up, please do more of that. Please don't ignore your needs. Express your needs. Make your needs known, and they don't have to be done in an aggressive way, but you need to be direct and let people know what your needs are. Delegate some things. What can you take off your plate? What can you give to someone else, or maybe hire out? And taking a break, I'm telling you, it's not selfish. You deserve to know you better. That's what self care is. Accept yourself, love yourself, and keep moving forward. Be gentle with yourself. Give yourself some grace. Keep taking time for yourself until you are yourself again. There are times in our life where we're just running so fast we forget who we are. And don't apologize for feelings, because you feel something, it's good to feel it. Go ahead and feel whatever it is that you're feeling. I think that self care for busy people is even more important for the fact that you are going so fast and you are producing something and you're so excited about what you're doing. But while you're doing those things, while you're busy making things happen, take the time to take care of you, because whatever you're pursuing, whatever you're doing, you're going to have more energy to make those things happen. Um, I think this world of content creation is a perfect example of that. We're going, there's a lot of different hats that you have to wear. It's a new way for me, or a newer way for me, but it's important to keep that going, because there's only one of you, and your health and you are very important. So please take care of you, be kind to yourself, take breaks, get your rest, move your body, do some mindfulness. And until next week, take care.